Hello, students. In this unit, we are going to learn about biography and autobiography, which is a form of prose writing. In this unit, we'll learn about the concepts and the differences between biography and autobiography. Now, what is a biography? A biography is a textual representation of somebody's life. A biography is commonly known as a comprehensive explanation of the life of an individual authored by another person. So the life draft of an individual, if the life draft of the personal experience of an individual is written by he himself or she herself, it is called as autobiography. So a biography is a textual representation of somebody's life, and it might include a detailed piece of intricate material with respect to a person's birthplace, academic background, profession, relations, and even death. So it even touches upon the individual's success or failures, contributions to the society, their drawbacks or strong points. So it is an analysis of individual's entire personality. Whereas a biography or a bio, as it is commonly known, is an explanation of his life of an individual authored by a person other than himself. The aim behind of writing a biography is to familiarize and enlighten the readers about the life and personality of the subject. Whereas in an autobiography, it is different from biography. As I said earlier, it consists of all the components of biography, but it is written or narrated himself or herself by the writer. So autobiographical works, though they are personal accounts of the author's life, but the same, however, must not be mistaken with memoirs. The aim behind of writing a biography is to familiarize and enlighten the readers about the life and personality of the subject, whereas an autobiography is an expression of one's first-hand experiences, personal beliefs, accomplishments, realizations, and opinions of the narrator. So, the most well-known existing instance of such work is the parallel lives of Greek and Roman personalities written by the Greek author Plutarch. So this work was translated by Sir Thomas North, and the translated version, it became a source for plays written by William Shakespeare on Roman people. So authors from the medieval ages used to write comprehensive records of the actions and activities of sovereigns and emperors. Besides this, hagiographies were also written, which was an account of lives of Christian saints. But these writings were generally founded on spiritual folklore instead of hard facts. The biographies and autobiographies, they mostly consist of hard facts. So these lives of Christian saints are written under spiritual folklore. The 18th century was a time when biographies started to emerge on the social scene in full scale in England. The theory of biography also took the shape of a distinct literary genre during this time. And it was during this century that Samuel Johnson first wrote a beautiful biography on the lives of English poets. And later, James Boswell wrote a biography on the life of Samuel Johnson in 1791. By the turn of the century, biographies gained so much popularity that famous male and female wrote at least one biographical title either on the life of a notable individual or on about their own lives. Autobiographical works, though, are personal accounts of authors' life. Many such works are not even published. Diaries of Samuel Pepys, John Evelyn, written in the 17th century, or such examples. The first ever fully conceptualized and articulated autobiography is The Confession of St. Augustine. This was written during the 4th century. The pattern of this is a reflective yet delicate transcendent autobiography. It is based on which became the fundamental understanding in Christian autobiography. It agonized psychological disaster of the author and his salvage and transformation upon discovering his Christian identity and sacred calling. So, other later written illustrious accomplishments in mainly non spiritual autobiographies are Rousseau's Confessions, which was written about in 1700s, then Goethe's Dicheng and Warheat, Poetry and Truth, and also the autobiographies of Benjamin Franklin, Henry Adams, Lillian Hellman, and Gertrude Stein. All these autobiographies comes under non-spiritual category. Many spiritual self-histories are also there by famous authors such as John Bunyan's Grace Abounding to the Chief of Sinners. It is also based on Augustine's instance of spiritual revelation of the self. And the Prelude by Wordsworth, published, was also reviewed in the form in 1850, also a good example of such an autobiography in verse. So these are the difference between biographies and autobiography. And the thing that we should remember is biography is written about another person by the author, whereas autobiography is written about the author writes about himself or herself. Thank you.